Welcome inside another edition of SportsLink Stories presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
Today, we are in the university's Alumni Center. My name is Madison Surface here with Hudson French, and Miles Deering will be joining us later. But for now, let's get started.
SportsLink Stories showcases the best stories of Ball State athletes. Victory Honda of Muncie proudly supports those athletes and the storytellers of Ball State SportsLink through the award-winning program SportsLink Stories.
Presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
Victory Honda of Muncie, powering Ball State athletics and Ball State SportsLink.
If you've been to a sporting event this year at Ball State, you may have noticed the videos that play before each and every game. Well, the birthplace of those videos are right here in the studios of Ball State. This is where the creative storytellers of SportsLink concoct the formulas that bring fans to the edge of their seat in anticipation. Coming to you next are the intro videos from Winter Sports.
Yeah, new levels. Go. New levels, new records, ayy. Word, say, it's new levels, new records, yeah. Hey, yeah, you guessed it, never second, Man and boys is not impressive, No one can ride with me.
That's nothing but nylon. Allie Becky, so automatic. All the way to the rim, lays it in and one.
Motor inside of me, should never have doubted me. Should never have doubted me. I'm on a new level,
Allie Becky.
Go. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. New level, breaking old records. Go.
Andy Rouch, able to put in an and one.
I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. New level, breaking old records.
Again, there's a shot by Bear. Delgado with the kill. Ball State wins. The keeper on. Final four. Ball State, your winner.
It ain't the same when I came switching lanes. I don't really wanna bang, better get up out my way. I'm taking over now. I'm running the show now. But now I came to change the game, and I'll show you how. It ain't the same when I came switching lanes. I don't really wanna bang, better get up out my way. I'm taking over now. I'm running the show now. But now I came to change the game, and I'll show you how.
The effort will never be questioned. The determination will never be lost. The work will always pay off. To make it here, you have to be committed. Here, in the heartland, you're born into basketball. Eat, sleep, breathe basketball. Everything we've got versus you and yours. It's a new era of basketball here in Muncie. When you come to our house, it's on. Together, we fly. Are you with us?
It's always a pleasure when you're able to welcome a new member into your family. Well, this month, Ball State's family got a little bit bigger. Coming to you now, in this very assembly hall, we have the first exclusive one-on-one interview done with Ball State's new athletic director, Jeff Mitchell.
We are very fortunate to have Jeff Mitchell as our next Director of Athletics. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jeff Mitchell.
We are here with the new athletic director of Ball State University, Jeff Mitchell. Jeff, thank you so much for meeting with us today.
My pleasure.
I just want to start off by opening up the floor. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, well, I am currently the Deputy Director of Athletics at the University of Southern Mississippi. And I've had the great privilege of serving in a variety of roles in my career, including the last 4.5 years at Southern Miss, but prior to that, 12 years at Santa Clara University on the West Coast. And I'm a native Mississippian, former college baseball player and coach, and have built my career in athletics administration over the past 20 years.
Absolutely. You mentioned Santa Clara, and multiple times today you've talked about mentors you've had from there. Can you go a little bit more into those relationships?
Sure. So the former athletic director who hired me, Dan Coonan, is currently the commissioner of the ECAC, and Dan didn't have to welcome me when I was knocking on his door, but I was moving to the area and wanted to break into Division I college athletics, and so I just kept emailing him, and he finally answered, and I said, look, I'll do anything, just let me volunteer, and he agreed, and he's an attorney as well, and so we had that in common, and he put me in the compliance office at Santa Clara, and so I, even though I had an external background in college, and in my first job was the sports information director at Millsaps College, Dan thought I was a good fit on the legal side with a legal background, and I'm really grateful for that opportunity because it afforded me a chance to learn about how to run an athletics department because I got to be included in every meeting that we had. So I'm grateful for him. And then when we had a leadership transition, I served as the interim AD, but then Renee Bumgardner, who had previously served as the deputy athletics director at Syracuse, was named AD, and she was able to just kind of tap further into my potential and said, you're going to be an AD one day, and we're going to put you in a situation to just learn and lead and understand how to go about it. So I'm grateful for her.
Absolutely. I would like to now go back even a little farther. Okay. You mentioned that you played collegiate baseball.
Yes.
And then I believe you were an assistant coach for the team shortly thereafter too. Okay, can you talk about your experience playing baseball?
Well, I loved it, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. And I played for Jim Page, who is about to start his 35th year as a college baseball coach. Wow. And he was instrumental in my development, not only as a baseball player, but as a student athlete and as a person. And I think that that's what I try to emulate in my career, is to build people, not only as athletes, but certainly as scholars, and most importantly as people, and people for others. So he had a pivotal role that he played in my life, and so I'm grateful for him. And then he offered me the opportunity to coach with him. This was in my second year of working as a sports information director. At the Division III level, you do everything. And so I was writing game recaps and coaching at the same time. But we had a great program, and the ability to coach others and to teach the game, it was a lot of fun. And so
Wrapping it up here, you've mentioned multiple times in this journey and this transition about dreams and being able to accomplish and reach those dreams. What is one piece of advice that you would give people who are still chasing after their dreams today?
Do not be deterred, because it's going to happen. You're going to have setbacks. There will be disappointments along the way. There will be moments when you question why you're doing it, and there's a support system behind you that you may not realize. And today I was so touched by my 3 friends who I had no idea were coming, that went through the NCAA pathway program with me. And that's why you keep going, because there's people for you. And that's why I said a couple of different times that I want to be for others, and I want our student athletes, our coaches, to be for other people, to develop others. So you just keep going.
That's great. Yeah. That's great. Thank you so much for your time. Again, we are so lucky to have you here, and we're excited to get started.
Me too. Thank you very much.
We are here inside the Alumni Library, where so much history has been archived. We get to see these athletes make history all the time, but we rarely take a look inside their normal lives. The creators of SportsLink followed around gymnast Grace Sumner for a day in her life.
I think I'm going to start working out more.
Okay.
I'm going to start with lunges. It'll be a good first step for me.
Okay.
Do you get it?
No. Explain.
First step.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't think I should sing on the mic.
Oh, whoa. I maxed on my squat today, so that was cool. I don't know what I'm at. Are you counting? I don't know what I'm at. I forgot to start my time. I don't remember what I'm at. I don't remember what I'm at. I didn't count. LeBron James. Would you like to say something? Oh, okay. Oh, look at my socks. They're hamsters lifting weights. I thought it was perfect. Ooh. Started too soon. Oh wait, we're just going one after the other. It's cone! Ooh, I love aerials. Ooh. Do you call it cornhole, bags, or bags?
Cornhole.
See, I don't know. I kind of
cornhole.
Like
yeah, I think you're
cornhole. Bag.
Oh, I am so ready to nap tomorrow.
Good. Bring it down. Keep it up. Good job.
That was pretty fire. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, ooh, yeah. Whee. I like bugs. Not all. I don't like cockroaches. Those are gross. Woo! Party foul. Okay.
Hip to the front. Good job, good job, good job.
This kid said totally tubular today, or yesterday, in my kids' classes, and I think I'm gonna start saying it again. Totally tubular. I can't remember. Oh, on the mat. BSU! Oh.
What day is it?
It's botany day! I love botany day. So fun. I like botany days. The vascular elements.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the element. They don't.
I'm guessing 3. I don't know if the middle one counts.
And then we'll do the test.
I did the wrong one.
Ooh.
Might be.
White pine.
SportsLink continues to broaden their horizons as part of the Transatlantic Storytelling Initiative with Cardiff, Met, and Wales. This is the story of David Rees-Tuetti.
We're going to be getting into talking about you, your journey through rugby and how you become the player today, and I think there's only one person we can start off by talking about. That's obviously your father, Dave Tuetti. The first question I want to ask you, when I show you this shirt, what do you think?
Well, it's just my dad representing the country. It's just a huge honour, just representing all the families. Bit surreal, like him representing our little island and country and playing international rugby. And then when you look back at the pictures, you're like, oh, he's played professional rugby. I'm just used to seeing him like as everyday father in the house.
Oh, and they move it wonderfully wide. That's Tuetti, Dave Tuetti. Over he goes.
We've got some of the jerseys that he was able to switch with. Is there any that are your personal favourites?
This one in particular is one of my favourites, the All Blacks one. Obviously it's number 13, which is the same position I'm playing at the moment. There's Tristan, who's also, I've seen a lot of clips back of him, who's one of the best fullbacks of his time in 13s. And yeah, when he got this out, I was like, oh, just took it straight away.
And your dad obviously played in the centres as well. How big an influence does he have?
Straight after each game, I'd have to ring him straight away. He's probably like the one most important person I listen to about my rugby, and it helps that he's been through it all as well. I think when I know he's told me I played well, then I can just relax.
Your dad isn't the only one who is a famous rugby star in your family. Most notably, you have both the Vunipola brothers, Billy and Mako, and obviously Talupe Faletau are cousins of yours. Shirts like this, seeing your cousins on the main stage, how does that make you feel?
Because growing up from such a young age with them, and some of them were babysitting me as a kid, it's just really surreal and cool seeing them represent their countries. Yeah, it's just really inspiring.
Seeing pictures of Billy, especially when he was younger, how did that make you feel growing up?
I was actually quite smaller than them, quite a late developer, so looking at them I was like, oh, how come they're big?
Yeah.
Small. I think it just motivated me, and me and my dad just always worked at other sides of rugby if I didn't have the size, and then obviously the size just came later as I grew older, and just all come together.
Billy and Toby and Mako aren't your only cousins who are playing rugby. We have a few who are more recent in their debuts. We obviously have Manu Vunipola and Carwyn Tupelotu.
I played with Carwyn back when we were like 15. We played for the Welsh Exiles, and he was obviously a lot bigger than me then. But it was cool seeing them because we were all like a close group because we were all similar ages. We all went on our different paths, and then seeing them make it, just really happy for them, and it's just inspiring for me as well.
We've talked about all of your family, all the influence that they've had. How do you feel like your season's going at the moment?
This season is going well. Personally, I'm just enjoying my rugby really. I'm just hoping to carry on this momentum and then just doing all my job for the team.
What does next year hold for you?
Enjoy my rugby for now, and then hopefully that will take me to where I want to be, just taking my rugby as far as I can.
Is there any dream team you want to play for?
Put on a red jersey, whether that's the Tongan jersey or the Welsh jersey, I don't know. We'll see one day.
This month, SportsLink will be producing 2 live ESPN broadcasts. The first will be baseball versus Butler University on March 22nd at 3 p.m. The second will be softball versus Northern Illinois on March 29th at 3 p.m. Both of these games will be live on ESPN+.
Ball State men's volleyball etched their names in history last year with an NCAA Final Four appearance.
And this season, they are off to a great start with the Behind the Net series, There for It All.
Be out here in Hawaii, Oahu, it's sick. You're gonna be excited to be there.
After the first night, we actually left super optimistic about the potential for our group.
After starting the season with 2 losses to the #1 team in the nation, the Cardinals are back home for the first time of the 2023 campaign. Start off the home opener, it's McPhillips. Set goes Egger, and he landed weird. A tough moment for the Cardinals. Harvard on a bit of a run. Egger able to join his teammates back in the bench. Some visible signs of frustration for the Cardinals. The Cardinals getting the energy back. To keep the pressure on, Barrett will serve. Off the tape, and it's an ace for the Cardinals. Cardinals coming off a win, looking to do it one more time. And blocked single-handedly by Dyer Ball. And that'll do it. The Cardinals start the home season 2-0.
Yeah, so my shoulder just popped out. I kind of hyperextended it on the follow through. So I needed to do everything I've been doing prior to the start of the season, but continue it. And that's what Coach was talking about, just managing this and then just getting stronger. And I'm gonna get stronger this week no matter what. For lift, after practice, I'm gonna continue to do my rehab.
We are working more on our blocking and our defense. That's something that we have to work on. We're feeling like insufficient on those parts. So our blocking and defense, if we make sure that by the time we play BYU, our blocking and defense is good, I think we'll be good to go because our offense is pretty good. It's pretty already good.
So good?
Yeah, go good.
Yeah, dude, me too. It's fun to see, I shouldn't say fun, but like from the coach's eye, it is great to see our team have to like deal with a funky situation that even for someone that wasn't playing, to have to deal with like some of the emotion of frustration sitting out. Where are our feet? What am I doing? Like being aware of your body when you're performing a skill is pretty critical, and making sure that we're doing that throughout this week is going to be important. So.
Queens of Charlotte, not New York, I might add. 1-4 coming in tonight. They're on a 2-game losing streak. Lots of new players, lots of new talent, and it's important because last year's team, they made the Final Four, but then they lost a lot of talent.
Serve Flores, quick set up to Egaremba. Set up the middle, buckles off the deflection. Sets left,
Thomas Ojeba, and he gets the kill. Flores up the middle, Jettis with the kill. And it's set point here in Worthen Arena. Flores up the middle, Neiger skies to throw that one down for the kill and the set point. 25-15, Ball State takes set number 1. Jettis cut shots, and overpass, and the Cardinals have match point now. Over to Hayes, and that one blocked by Buckholz, and the Cardinals set 1, 25-15, set 2, 25-15. Flores back set right, Thompson, kill off a deflection. Buckholz up to Jettis, and he gets the kill off the deflection. Then block back, knocked around on Ball State's side now. Thompson rears back, and Ball State now with match point. Cardinals control, Flores sets left, denies she, and the Cardinals with the sweep.
The energy and intensity is hot inside of Worthen Arena. Ball State, the number 8 team in the nation, looking for their 4th win in a row, going up against Sacred Heart, who has been a team that's been around 500 for the last few seasons. This is the Caleb Jennis that you saw last year. This was the National Player of the Year last year, and you see exactly why here tonight. Vannis Buckholz is on one right now. He's having himself a night already.
Nothing but smiles from him in the front line. The Cardinals take set number 1 by a score of 25-11.
They call him Mr. T. I pity the fool that goes up against Mr. T. That was remarkable.
Good recovery on a powerful serve, but a great block as Vannis Buckholz finds himself in the right place, in the right time, and the Cardinals are going to walk away with a set 2 victory. And a rocket from K.O. Thompson. For the net. Felix Neiger lays the hammer and finishes this match.
That was just nasty. Felix calls game. Ball State takes the win. It's a Redbird winner, a Cardinal winner, and just a fantastic performance from this Ball State team.
Thank you guys so much for joining us for another edition of SportsLink Stories presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
For all that's going on in the program, be sure to follow us at BSU SportsLink.
That's it from us here. Be sure to tune in next month from a new location. From Hudson French Madison Surface, I'm Miles Deering. Thanks for watching.